Hello everyone and welcome to a quick video here on the Ear to the Ground YouTube channel. I wanted to answer a question that we don't really get directly, but it's been implied a lot of times, and that is, what kind of music are you looking for when you say you like folk music? The short answer is go listen to some music that we have covered and you'll see what we like. But to describe the categories, the type of folk music could be beneficial. So I thought I'd spend a few minutes just talking about those characteristics. There's a lot in folk music, especially in the last, say, decade and a half, that has morphed into more of what I might consider like a folk rock sound. But the type of folk that we like tends to be acoustic guitar rooted and tends to have a solo or duo vocal with a narrative form. And the storytelling style has to hook us and to pull us into the song. Some examples of this would be someone like Noah Gunderson, who we've covered many times, particularly his earlier career stuff. Some of those narrative songs really just make you pay attention and listen. You want to know what happens next. And uh, the lyrics are clear and oftentimes have layers of meaning. So even if you listen to the song over and over, you find new things to like about it. Uh, Sometimes we'll reject songs because they try a little bit too hard to be overly complex. A good folk song is one that can be sung around the fire with friends and has a good basic idea that's relatable and accessible and people can enjoy it. Uh, Another example that we've covered more recently would be Andrea Von Kampen. I would say that Andrea Von Kampen has an ability to write kind of poetic lyrics that are often inspired by literature, and she has obviously a great voice, uh, but the balance between her guitar work, her vocals, and then the strings that are often in the background just really comes together for a cohesive sound, and we've featured her many times. Also this year, in similar vein of the solo singer-songwriters, is someone named Priddy, who's from the UK, and we have covered her a few times. There's a sort of timelessness, a classic quality to Priddy's music, and as a result, uh, it's sort of standing out by hearkening back. The sound stands out from the crowd in the year 2021 because the sound is capturing something from the 60s and even a little bit earlier at times. And that is intriguing. It's well done. It doesn't feel old fashioned, it feels intentionally reminiscent of the past. And that works really well. And the last one I wanted to talk about is a folk band, actually, called Big Little Lions. If you look at our indie folk Spotify playlist, we have them on there 2 or 3 times. Another talented group with these songs that are just accessible. They're just fun. You want to listen to them. You finish listening and you can't wait to click play again. Uh, that's a style of folk music that we like. There are some more experimental or more progressive sounds in folk music that haven't been a good fit for us. And you can fault us if you'd like. You can say we're behind the times or old fashioned, but that's sort of the sound that I've come to curate as Ear to the Ground. Now, I just want people to know I have a whole separate life outside of running this site, and I do listen to other music there. I listen to music that may not make it on Ear to the Ground, but this is a site that we've cultivated over time, honing the type of folk music, the type of rock music, and the type of Americana that we like. And there are things that may resonate with me personally that don't make it onto the site. And I know that upsets some folks, but that's just the art of curation means you can't cover everything. And so I don't want to cover music that I think is okay. I want to cover music that I'm passionate about, music that I can get behind, that I can rant and rave about, that I can't wait until the band comes to my town so I can go see them live and interview them and those kinds of things. So that's where we're coming from with the characteristics. So, for the musicologists out there, I don't have a long list. It tends to be acoustically driven with solo or sometimes duo vocals. We really do like vocal harmonies, so if they're in there, great. And a song that is memorable, a song that the lyrics pull us in. If it's tricky lyrics that don't make sense, the odds of us coming back to the song are pretty slim. So those are the things we're looking for. I hope this was helpful. I don't know how many folk artists are out there looking for inspiration, but maybe this helps somebody. And if it didn't help you, maybe if it did help you, maybe you could send it to a friend who's also interested in folk music. Thanks so much and have a great day. Bye bye.